Uniform, Latvia in the white, and Turkey will get the first look at it in the half court. Ozdemirola gets them going. Comes back, hands off. It's going to be an offensive foul, and that's just sums up this Latvian team. Imanis just puts himself on the line and said, "You're not running that. You can run something else, but we're not going to let you run that." Torrens Limanis advances the basketball. Turkey extend the defense. You know they're going to have to. They're going to have to contain their man one-on-one. Limanis looks inside, no option. They take the three from the wing, is no good. Ozdemirola gets it going again. Both teams extending hard on the defense. They're going to go under the screen and then they switch it, but there's the foul. Pashenix picks up the personal. The long two is no good. All over the glass. All over the glass is Sibis. Manis, accompanied by an absolute wall of noise. That's absolutely not a short closeout. Great way to chase down the shooter. Tim comes up with a block. So he goes up. I think you're going to count that. Omrat bits in with a block. The Turkish defense with some real intent. As the ball just knocked off the ring. Should have been counted, was counted. Turkey with a 4-0 start. Imanis will take the ball screen. Goes upstairs for the throwdown. Right down the gut of that Turkish defense. And Pashenix just hammered it home. Already the level of the game. Out the top draw. Six comes down with a defensive rebound. Imanis, great tempo. A little bit of footwork. Action away from the ball, just exceptional. You have to commit. Here's the lob. There's the throwdown. And Latvia are on the board. Bertrand gives it up again to Pashenix. And the way this Turkish defense has to be stretched, there's going to be opportunities for now there's Pashenix to find a lot of space and opportunity underneath. Already a focal point. Ulubai picks up the personal. Only 1 for 2, but the offensive rebound goes straight back to him. Foul on the play again. And Pashenix, a huge factor at the start of this one. Finds himself back on the free throw line. It's 1 for 3 though. Make that 1 for 4. But Latvia again just outworked the Turkish defense on the glass. Pasaniksi's fouled again. Cybers picks up the personal. Just overran it. Turkey already in the penalty. Pasaniks has it wrestled away. Chance to run here. Hulabai leads the break. No one stops the ball. Foul drawn. When people talk about this is a dead game, Turkey can't qualify, Latvia have already qualified, they simply do not understand national team basketball. This is as intense as you can find it. Turkey going after it. Players playing for countries don't have games off. Spits in, puts it on the floor, spins to the middle, going up in the lane with a tough one. Looks at the official a little longingly and says, where was my call? Great find. They turned down the 3. Now they'll set for it. Defensive rebound pulled in. Turkey with a chance to run, and they commit to the break. Numbers down the floor, 4 on 3. Just find the open man, and they turn down the second trowel. Hulabai takes the tough one, gets it to go. Manis in the half court. Stratins. Nice drive and throws it down with a one-hand hammer. Pasaniks has come with intent. Pasaniks of all 6 of Latvia's point foul in the closeout on both teams. Respecting the three-point threat, chasing players off the three-point line. Little off balance. Grazulis got the inside. Needs to get more to the inside to force it to the outside. The Pasaniks has all 6 of Latvia's points and has been the most aggressive man on the floor. Big 10. Cybis is the pressure release. Inside out. 3-point shot is good. Quick release. The defense gets sucked down and flattened off. And Cybis just strokes it for 3. Wow. You're in for a treat here. Zagars picks the open space, knocks down the 3. Hulabai moves the ball on. Everything being chased by Latvia. 5 on the possession. They take the deep 3. Count it. It's Bidim's turn to join the 3-point party. Cernix moves it on. They hit the second side and hit it quickly. Berklam moves it on. Way to share the basketball. And Pasaniks is going back to the 3-point line. Every single Latvian player touched the basketball. They end up under the ring. They trail 12-8. And that's going to be the difference between the two teams. The Latvian offense will take that extra pass, will keep the ball moving. And because they have to be on it on the 3-point line, it just creates opportunity and space. Turkey, the ball just sticks a little more. Cernix makes the first of the throws. Gets the friendly ring. And he sits. That's a great start by Pasaniks. Replaced by Clevers and Chavas. Just a little smaller, just a little quicker at 2 meters 8. The floor stretched. Nice pass. Great challenge though by Savas, comes in. They stay with it though. Step back for the 3. Count it. Bits in with his second 3 of the night. Turkey just chasing everything. Whistle on the play. The offensive foul called, and that's what happens around the basketball. If you're chasing that hard, you force the offense to set good screens. And the likelihood is now and again they're going to move just as Latvia did then. Pace of game exceptional. 4:11 to go, whereas the first 6 minutes gone. 15-10, Turkey lead it. They're going to have to go long. Latvia will hold. Now they're in the move. The 3 is stroked to perfection. Wow. Sagas makes his second perimeter jump shot. Bits in, puts it on the floor this time. 5 on the possession. Wide open in the corner. Arslan for 3. Zagar drops it inside. Again, the ball movement is just beautiful to watch. Grazulis with the 2, Kavas with the assist. 18-15, Turkey still have the lead. Turkey just have to commit to this defense for the whole 40 though. Zagar, offensive rebound, far side of the ring, gives them another opportunity. 5 on the shot clock. The tough 3 is short. Defensive rebound will go down as a team. Bitim is going to sit. Nice find, the extra pass again to the open 3. Oh. Zagas gets his third 3 of the night. We've got a new ball game at 18. Safahi in the game with the basketball, draws the contact, will go to the free throw line. Grazulis is going to be charged with a personal. Kabacha on the free throw line. Unsuccessful with the thirst. Steinberg checks in for Latvia. Grazulis checks out. Upcanal's Mani checks in for Turkey. Second one is good. Turkey extend the defense again. Just wanting to ask a question, wanting to just put pressure on it. Zagars advances it. So whistle on the play, and I can't tell you what happened. Just the pace and the execution is out the top drawer. Both players, both sets of players are playing this game at such a pace. Not really sure what happened, to be quite honest. But what it does mean is Safahi picks up the personal. Chavez on the free throw line. Comes up short. The only stat that Latvia are not going to like is their free throw numbers in this first quarter. Down at 42%. Second one is good. And we're tied again at 19. Great defense, tough shot. Deep three in the corner is good, and if you don't get your hand up, Martin Laska's going to knock it down. And Latvia make yet another three. Whistle on the play. Both teams shooting 57% from the three-point line, and it's not as if they're taking open looks. Latvia haven't missed a two-point field goal. Safahi makes the first. Goes 1 for 2. And both teams continue to struggle from the free throw line. Yet another foul. Actually 20 meters from the hoop. That's a foul you just do not want to commit. Osmani picks up the personal. They're going to walk the floor to shoot the throws. Safahi checks out. Both coaches going deep into their rotation in this first quarter. The pace of game is exceptional. Two from the line. Latvia have the 4-point lead. Last minute of the first quarter. Ozdemirola picks it up, needs to give it up through the air, does so. Turkey into the half court. Wide open for three is Arslan. Back-to-back threes to the same spot for Yi Arslan. Takes it to a 1-point game. Shell just about gets it off. Nice pass. Well, they blow the layup, but they stay with the play. They should be able to hold for the last shot here. There's about a 3-second differential between game and possession clock. Great little move to the hoop for Zagaz. Oh, how quick was he then? The halfway line shot is no good, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. Take a breath. That was quick, that was frantic. It's 26-23, so Latvia on the road here in Turkey. But the level of that was exceptional. Stats-wise, 56 and 57% from the three-point line. Neither team will be happy with their performance on the free throw line, but that is a quarter of basketball. Latvia just demonstrate why they topped this group. Tempo in the half court was exceptional. Let's take a look at the best plays. of an exceptional first quarter. Well, the story at the beginning of the game is Andrzej Peschenek's first 6 points, and he carried on. 2 dunks, gets to the free throw line, gets an assist, just an exceptional start. But then Turkey responded. Sibis from the three-point line. Arslan from the three-point line, everybody joined in. Bitim made 2 from the three-point line, and he got himself going. The ability to shoot the basketball was exceptional in that first quarter. Martins Laska was the last Latvian to join the party from the three-point line. It was just a tremendous first quarter. If you want all the details of that first quarter, download the Courtside app. Get everything at your fingertips, highlights, schedules, games, every piece of information you could want. Watch the whole of the World Cup qualifiers through the Courtside platform. Well worth looking into when you get games of this quality. Latvia start here in the second quarter in the white uniform, up 3. And again, the pace offensively and the defense that has to cope with that out the top drawer. Just not allowing the pick and roll to develop. And after all that pressure, Steinbergs just strokes the 3. Just strokes the 3. Arslan outside, moves it on. Repositions to the corner, foul on the play. There's the contact. Everything under pressure. Foul play as Ozdemirola. Did a nice job going inside. Oh, it's just a demonstration of how to shoot the basketball. Osmani's the latest guy to knock down a 3. And this is not because there's no defense. The defense is exceptional in the passing lane. Great read on the flare. Zargas has it. A little bit of footwork as Ozdemirola is going to use just kick that away. He's gone. Unfortunately for him, referee spots the kick and gets the ball back to Latvia. Shell moves it on. There goes. Shell gets it back, thinks about it, puts it on the floor, gets inside, goes up with the right hand, can't get it to go. The ball will go back to Turkey. Latvia have used 26 players in this World Cup qualification campaign. Everyone on the floor today, with one exception, Klis Helmanis, who's not entered the game yet, has seen action in the World Cup qualifiers. Arslan will sit. As will Chavas. Nice dropped inside, great rotation. Oh, that's going to be called the foul away from the basketball on the loss of possession. Persinix is going to get the personal. Couldn't handle it. Great rotation defensively by Osmani. And they'll be disappointed to be stopped on the break because they had numbers, but they won't mind the foul count mounting up. Second foul on Persinix. Osdimirola gets it over the halfway line. Gets Turkey into the half court. Again, they just show you where they want to go. Oh! Garbage just deep from the on the three-point line. No concern. Ties it up at 29 apiece. Shell goes upstairs again. And Persinix gets another highlight. You don't need any other game. There's highlights in this one to count for everybody. Persinix with 2 throwdowns. Whistle on the play as Ulbay tried to create. Steinbergs picks up the personal. Garbadger with the 3, followed by, well, in the end he had to fumble around a little bit, but had enough control and touch to get it to throw it down. Steinbergs picks up his second foul. Garbadger going to work, gets to the far side of the ring, leans, can't get it to go. Persinix saves the putback, and as a team, Latvia come down with it. Shell comes off the ball screen, gets to the middle and kicks wide open from the three-point line. He's no good. Chance to run. They're going to call the technical, I think, because in fact, they called it coach tech. Oh, look at Banshee. They'll shoot the throw and have possession, as they had possession. Latvia already in the penalty now. All right, Bitim misses the free throw. Turkey with the basketball with a full 21 seconds to get a shot they want. Super decision by Bitim to attack it. Had the advantage, someone would have had to have helped. There you see the 2 people overran him, and then he gets fouled as he tries to go up. Bad foul because he was already having to change the shot. The Latvian defense just asks you to make a play, takes away some of the primary options you want to run, and asks individuals to make plays. Strokes them both, and we've got a new ball game with 6:26 to go in the second quarter. We're tied at 31. Shell with a basketball. Latvia with a back screen, and the easy 2 for Shell. Everyone got caught up with the back screen action, and all Persinix saw it and just stood. Fine to the inside. Sabis, great pass, great finish. Sabis and Osmani combined. Ball just doesn't stick. Shell comes off the ball screen, draws three, and kicks. Whistle on the play. Slatton's just took it strong. Turkey extend the defense. Latvia will go to the ring. It's not quite as simple and straightforward as that, but fundamentally that's what Latvia are doing right now. They're attacking the ring, no help. Turkey getting dragged and stretched defensively. Two from the line. Open in the corner for three is way short. First time they started to stand around. Pushed by Latvia in transition. Turkey get back. Ball finds its way into the safe hands of Torms Lemanis. Gonna have to put this up. Here is Shell. Steps back. Takes the tough one. And for the first time, both teams struggled. Turkey struggled with the possession before. You know, pressure will take its toll eventually, but first time that Latvia just dropped the tempo a little bit in the half court. Now they showed the zone. Just trying to ask a different question. Again, slows the tempo. Tough move off the glass for Sybis for two. Found seams in that zone. Sybis goes to 7 personal. Lemanis gets the ball screen. Is pushed. Will go to the free throw line. Berkulu in the game for the first time, picks up the personal on his home floor here in Toffers. .4:15 to go in the half. Gonna need a drink at the halftime. Wherever you're watching this, you're gonna have to catch your breath, because this is just explains why Latvia lead this group. Latvia extend the defense, show a little trap, fall back, just take the 2-3 zone look. No second invitation required, as Bitim just drops another three, and Turkey take the 1-point lead. Statins. Lemanis will take the ball screen. Vasanix doesn't dive deep. He'll come back and re-screen. Now he'll go deep. Great lift here. Slatins for the three is long. Chance for Bitim to lead the break. Turkey on the move. They miss the open look on the inside. They skip it. Erlu will decide to back it out. Feeling it from the three-point line. That one's short. Missed the opportunity to go inside early. Really did run the break well. There's no way Latvia missed the opportunity to run it early. Bertrands makes his first three of the night. And Latvia back in front, 40-38. Just under 3 to go in the half. Turnover, a chance to run. The zone's just giving them a different feel. Whistle on the play. Uruguay gets the personal. I was going to ask or question whether it was unsportsmanlike. There was no attempt to play the ball. It was just a barge. Back in the bad old days, if that's the right phrase, you'd have got away with that, stopping the break. But now, no attempt to play the basketball. Unsportsmanlike foul. Turkey punished with the made 2 free throws for Latvia, and Latvia get the ball back and just about retain possession. Limanis will take the ball screen from Zlatin. Now again, from Personics, who dives. Great hands. Super job defensively by Kabaja. Akindemir not, let's just say not impressed. Picks up the coach tech. .234 to go in the half, getting a little bit feisty. Bertrand on the free throw line for the coach tech. They're just relentless. This Latvian team is just relentless. They're going to challenge. They're going to be a challenge for everybody. The way they shoot the basketball and share the basketball, they're a tough ask. 2:34 to go. And increases it to 6. And in the blink of an eye, what was just 2 in and throwing gets opened out to a 7-point game, assuming this free throw is good. And they're just going to keep coming. There's a 7-point lead, 2:34 to go. Turkey will take the timeout. Important thing here, they've got to go into the half in touch. Got to go into the half with some momentum. The crowd will do the work with the referees. Turkey take the timeout. Let's take a listen.
Lazım. Daha çok var. Bir kere buraya nasıl onlar geçtiyse biz de geçeceğiz, aşacağız, tamam mı? Şimdi chess pop oynayalım. Chess pop. Onur abi sen gel. İlçen gel böyle topu al. Onur abi sen gel böyle. Onur abi gitsin. Oyna burada. Sadık burada, Doğuş burada. Sadık yoksa şut, git Doğuş acele etme. Doğuş üstten oyna. Roll et burada. Burada iyi spacing yap. Sen burada kal. Diğerleri burada hazır ol. Son olursa son olur.
Şimdi tüm salonda bayrakları görevi birlikte alkışlarla dönüyor sahaya Türkiye.
Turkey out of the timeout will want something that they drew up, want to get what coach asked for. Fits him, gets all the way to the ring and he's fouled. Will go to the free throw line. Called the travel though before the foul. Manis. What Latvia have been incredibly good at doing during these World Cup qualifiers is when they get an advantage, they really do extend it and make the most of it. Bertrand tries to turn the corner, drops it inside, super pass, foul on the play. I think he got hit on the head going up. And Chavas will go to the free throw line. Again, the ball movement is just exceptional. Everyone's in the system. Everyone runs against the same rules. No one's making it up as they go along here. There's reads that are in rules, and they're just executing at an incredible level. Opens it out to an 8-point advantage. Last 2 minutes of the first. So important for Turkey to stay in here. Stay in touch. Stay competitive. Keep it in single digits. You want to end this half closer than 8. Having to start running offense so far out. We've got a unsportsmanlike foul, I think, away from the ball. That's really going to help Turkey keep that margin. That Arte has been called for the unsportsmanlike award, which was the hold away from the ball. All right, Bittin misses the first of the throws. Second is good. Nice pass, super finish. Cybis with the 2. Cuts it to a 5-point advantage. Latvia will take the timeout. It's a good call by Coach Banchi. I think the physicality and the emotion of the game, wants to make sure that doesn't become a factor. Just wants to finish this last minute and a half. Harry wants to. Let's listen to him.
Watch out the pressure. Okay? Next offense is a chance to do. We try to enter with the guard. Okay? And after catch, the light screen to enter. Be vision. Space the floor. Roll. Don't set moving screen. Take your time. Wait for the screen. Roll at the basket. If they bump, we have the shooter behind. Okay, let's go.
Super timeout by Coach Banchi. Just be aware of the press. Just take care of the ball. But as he said, when we get bumped, we've always got shooters. We don't have to force it. 5-point advantage for Latvia on the road here in Turkey. Going into the half, 1:30 to go. Lemanis has the basketball. Just Turkey not letting him enter at all. Bertan will take the screen and kick. The open look for Lemanis. Doesn't get it to drop. Great series by Turkey. Forced the tough 3. Ozdemirola moves it on. They're going to switch that ball screen. Open for 3 is good. Garbaja closes it to a 2-point game. If you space him, he's going to shoot the basketball. Last minute of the half. Latvia and Turkey just locked in a great one. Gets the separation lifted. And they turn it straight back over. Don't need the tough one. Latvia at speed, push all the way, coast to coast and one. No second invitation required. Slatin's just got it and went. Turkey take the bad decision at the other end. Latvia make them pay. Slatin's with a coast-to-coast play, looking to make it a 3-point play and a 5-point game, which he does. Osmani checks in. Jan Osmani. Osdemirola will move it into the half court. Back to the ring for Hazard, gets the 2. Seamus Hazard gets the easy 2, but off a great decision. And Latvia will take the timeout. Protects it, steps through, kisses the window for 2. Kubanchi wants to make sure he gets the most out of the last 19 seconds. Let's take a listen to Coach Banchi.
Shagats, you inbound the ball. Laksa, you half court on a press breaker. Okay? Dairis and Toms to move. Watch out. We advance the ball. If not, we have Artur's behind. Okay? We go for one shot. 19 seconds before the end. We play thumb shake. Last 5 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Guys, if they blitz and they scramble, keep the ball high. Okay? They have fouls to give. No, they're bonus. Let's go.
A lot of information in the timeout. Covered the press, covered the blitz. Wants to get it down to the last 5 seconds and then run his play. They have no fouls to give, Turkey. No one has fouls to give. Zagas has it. Here comes the play. It's all about Zagas. Steps back, travel. Again, Turkey, super job defensively. Absolutely super job defensively. 0.8 of a second left in this first half. There's the walk. And Osdemirola did well not to foul him. Not sure what the discussion point is. I think it's just going to check the time to see what was left on the clock when he traveled. I can't think that there's anything else. Well, the travel was called before a second. It just ran on a little bit. And when there's only 0.8, if it's 1.2, that makes a difference. There's the travel. And there was definitely more than a second on the clock. The whistle had gone, called the travel. And automatically Arslan's pointing at the clock. So I think we're going to have 1.2, something in that region. And that could make a difference. Turkey will take the timeout. 1.2, he can run something. It's got to be, obviously, he's going to have to throw something towards the ring. 1.3 seconds left in the first half. Latvia currently have the 49-46 lead.
pas ya.
Turkey trying to run a play to get a shot.
Bence olması gözükecek. Ben bir şey deneyeceğim. Bu pası kim atacak? Elini buraya. Şemuz bu pası sen atacaksın. Şimdi Sadık burada. Tamam mı? Yiğitcan sen 5 kısa gördüm demin eğer değiştirmezlerse.
Şimdi 32 girdi abi. 32 girdi.
Öyle mi? Tamam fark
Biri almazsa alamaz.
Öyle mi? 32 mi girdi? O zaman Yiğitcan. Neyse Sadık bir tane sen deneyeceğim sen. Tamam mı? Sadık burada. Burada Doğuş var. Bu böyle gidecek. Tamam mı? Sadık buraya screen yapacaksın. Buraya atmaya çalışacaksın. Olmadı. Olmadı. O zaman burada Yiğitcan var. Burada da Yiğit var. Yiğit buradan gelecek. Yiğitcan screen yapacak. Bu yukarı doğru gelecek. İlk pas burası yoksa Yiğit'i verip atmaya çalışacak.
Onun için alkışlar bir kez daha milli takımımız için.
Turkey have got to go 60 feet, 20 meters. They get it up. Did he step out of bounds? I'm not sure what was called.
Çizgiyi verdi. Hücum hakkında.
Can't tell from there if he stepped out of bounds or not. Referee's right there. The referees are back at the review screen. Well, if he stepped out of bounds, it'd be something like 0.5. But surely they have a camera to show the sideline.
Maç saatinde kalan süreyi 0.8 saniye.
.6, which again is enough time if you throw it, catch it, put it up without coming down with it. And after all that, it's 49-46 at the end of a half. That end of the half almost calmed everybody down. That's a great half of basketball. Turkey trail Latvia 46-49 at the end of the half. Just an outstanding half of basketball by both sets of players. Going to get a chance to look at the stats and then the best plays of that. Here we go then, strap yourself in. The second half, if it carries on like the first, is going to be a great one. Turkey have a first look at the possession in this third quarter. Demir going up, doesn't get the floater to drop. But Turkey hunt it down. Super penetration for two. Oldemirola gets the roll on the second attempt. Great intent at the start of the third. Straight down the gut of that Latvian defense. Cernix in the post, comes off the block, needs a pass, finds one. Great rotation defensively. Oldemirola has really come to play, goes upstairs with a little lob. Maybe better served by just making the layup. Latvia go the other way. Zagars thought about it, turns it down, backs it out. Cernix with the ball screen, will dive deep. 5 on the possession, gonna have to put this up. A tough little floater is no good. It's messy, but who cares? They're scrapping out there. Ball will go and go back to Latvia. Just a 14-second reset. No one really changed possession, I don't think. Score is 51-48, not the 49-46. Whistle on the play. They're going to call the travel, yep. I'm sure they'll catch the graphic up in a moment. A little scrappy at the start of the third. Cernics will roll deep, nice lift, wide open look for three is good. Stalatins was the first cut. If you read right back to the beginning of the offense, was the first cut. Goes to the corner, ball gets reversed, they turn it over. Two off the glass is no good, great follow, they're gonna recycle. Long two, turn down, attack it for the wig three from Zagas, knocks it down and stays 100%. Nothing sums up Latvian basketball at the moment better than that play. Great defense. They turn down open, tough ones, share it to an open three. Just joy to watch. Tim with a long three, just almost settled for it. Nine-point game. Is it getting away from Turkey right now? Subs coming in off the Turkish bench. If you think back to the great start in this quarter by Ozdemirola. Took it to the ring twice, scored on the second occasion, and they come up with a steal next possession. Really just had the automatic two, tried to play a little showtime. Latvia come down with it. Could have been a tied game. It's now a 10-point game. They are just relentless. Imanis doesn't make the second. There's a whistle on that play. Cernics went a long way forward as they was pushed very hard. Great defensive effort, everyone in the passing lane. Hits him to the ring for two, is blocked. And they're straight at it. Shell doesn't like the numbers, does the maths, backs it out. Cernics just lines him up. There's the foul call. Dangerous time here for Turkey. Super little runner. Timeout called. And Latvia opening out a 12-point lead. They gave up the first 2 points of the quarter. And then they've answered with an 11-0 run to lead this by 12.
Beraber oynamamız lazım. Beraber savunmayı da. Burada pick and roll'larda Sadık biraz daha yüksek oynayacaksın. Buradan geleceğiz. Hakeme takılıp yapmanız gerekeni yapmıyorsunuz. Oluray. Ya burada kalabalık, tamam mı? Gir oraya, verse pas ver. Acele etmeyin. Handoff oynayacaksın. Buraya gel. Handoff. Bir dakika. Ha? Şey oynayacağız. 3 oynayacağız. 3 ok ben oynayacağım. Hadi gel.
This Turkish crowd trying to do all it can to lift its team, but it's hard because the consistency of pressure from Latvia, it will wear you down. You play great and you're still down. You play hard defensively and they still knock down the three. They're that level of team at the moment, Latvia, the way they're playing. You can't have possessions off. Every bad decision gets challenged and taken away from you. Little floater in the lane is good for two. Much, much better ball movement. Osmani gets the two. Just possession by possession now for Turkey. Get it back to single digits, then work your way closer. The ball movement, the extra pass, whistle on the play. Sonics picks up the personal, that'll be his third. Got the stop. Now you got to come down the floor and execute. Spaha. Spaha gets it off the screen, turns the corner, then lets the lifter. Scramble by Latvia, just exceptional. Just about hang on. Limanis, ball's knocked away. Limanis realized he had the 8-second count approaching. Smart by Limanis. So he caught the ball going forward. He was never going to get caught in the backcourt. That's going to be offensive. Pasenic's going to pick up his fourth foul. That's a big call. Kapanci's going to have to take him out now. Made the decision to keep him in. Not totally sure. Oh, there you go. Leans that top half of the body. Referee, great position, right in line. Sabahi needs a pass. Great cut. And then just blows the finish. Ulbay from 2 feet. Chopped it inside. The help side rotation is there. Spahi leads the break. Turkeys just have to take advantage of the stop. They turn it over again. And the white wave that is the Latvian offense turns it over on this occasion, though. The whole game gets a little scrappy. Kapanci's always lived it as a coach. The emotion's such a part of his makeup. Marola turns the corner, gets inside, big Euro step, wide open three from the corner is no good. And they're the shots that Osmani's got to make if they're going to get themselves back in this. Great decision to kick. Shell. Extra pass again, wide open in the... Limanis from the opposite corner gets the open look for three. And there's your difference. Limanis buries it. Osmani on the last occasion couldn't. Just over 4 to go in the third. And this Latvian caravan is still rolling on in these World Cup qualifiers. Great feel about the team. 13-point margin. Limanis picks up his second foul. Bits him. Moves it on. Again, the defensive scramble, just a different level. Everybody moves. And they're just, it looks like that mentally they've just worn down this Turkish, worn down the Turkish offense. Lemanis. Again, the extra pass drags the defense out. Going to have to put this up, otherwise they're going to be stuck here. The prayer from the three-point line grazes the front of the ring. Ozdemir penetrates. Hazard on the move. The three is off. Defensive rebound is pulled in by Bertans, and Latvia on the move again. It's just a relentless tempo. Bertans looks down low. The jump hook is no good, and that's out of bounds. Turkey stuck on 50 for the last 2.5 minutes. He took the timeout, he came out and scored and haven't scored since. Kabaja will take a rest. Ozdemir will advance the basketball. High pick and roll, but it's so far outside the three-point line, it's not really giving huge advantage. Layup, far side of the ring is no good. And Seamus Hazard can't eat into the margin. They need a run, they need this crowd getting back involved. Bertans gets his feet set for three, is long. Defensive rebound is hauled in by Bitim, who's just having a game. Ozdemir again breaks it down. There'll be a blocking foul. Latvia had a foul to give. Defensively, Latvia just do a great job one-on-one. Imanis picks up foul number 3. Arslan checks in. Big impact when he came in earlier in the game, knocked down 2 threes. So turns the corner, tries to break the defense down, finds himself at the ring, kicks it. Ozdemir gets inside, wide open. Arslan for 3, got it. Coach, why have I been sitting there too long? Comes straight in, gets his feet set, knocks down the 3, cuts it back to 10. 1:40 to go in this third quarter. That's all it needed for the crowd to get back in this. Lemanis has it. Lemanis, feet set for 3, got it. Just silences them with a single shot. Tremendous work though. The Turkish defense took away the first option, but Lemanis just moved to space. And that's just multiple options. Sibis fouled on the penetration, will go to the free throw line with 1:09 to go in the third. Latvia in the penalty. Again, good take. Doesn't really want Osmani standing in his drive lane, but fouled, so will find himself on the free throw line. They could be in single digits at the start of the fourth quarter. Turkey, they're still right in this. Cyrus on the free throw line. Goes 0 for 2. Lemanis, always someone available. Bertans moves it to Lemanis, just pause. Trans gets the ball screen, tries to turn the corner, nice pass to the inside. God, beautiful pass. You're going to count the goaltend. Just stayed with the play, deep on the shot clock. Already had hit the backboard. 15-point game. Just talking about trying to get it to single digits when it was a 10-point game. It's grown to 15. It's just relentless. Arslan, they switch it defensively. Arslan has to take the tough three. It doesn't hit anything. And Latvia will hold for the last shot of the quarter. Romanis gets it over. Fitza, open three is off. Chases it down, puts it back up, gets it to go. They are absolutely relentless. Limanis didn't stop. Gets his own rebound. Watch that, he's on the move right away. No one boxes him out. Does he get it away? I think they're going to have to review it. If they're not sure, they're going to have to review. Make or miss, as in made it or didn't get it away. It just sums up this attitude that this team have. He's in the act of, he's still got it. Still got it at point three. It's gone, has it? Yeah, I think it's gone before the light comes on. It's close. Extremely close. Ball's gone, light's not on. There you go. I think he gets it away. I think it's yeah, it's a 17-point game. And it doesn't feel like a 17-point game. Latvia have just worn down Turkey's resistance. Turkey can play with Latvia, but they can't play with Latvia for the whole game. Now they've got to turn it around in this fourth quarter. Start the quarter well. Get the crowd involved and see what happens. There's the confirmation. Latvia have a 70-53 lead at the end of three. Stats-wise, Latvia's numbers have just got better in that quarter. 61% from two now. 61% 50 against 43 and 50. Let's take a look at the best plays of the quarter. Well, this is how well it started in that third quarter. Ostermarola gets to the ring. You're not going to see it as they replay the three, but the next possession he came up with a steal and had the points begging to be made. Went for the showtime play, it didn't come off. And it could have been a tied game, and the next time you take a look, it's an 8-point game. All Turkey haven't done is they haven't slowed the ball down. We haven't found a way to stop Latvia moving the basketball. It's tough, to be fair. It's incredibly tough to slow them down, but whether it be through a different look at the defensive end or trying to, you can't, once you start to trap, they just move the ball with a second pass. So you've just got to keep your guy in front of you, but slow the ball down. And it's easy to talk about it and see if the ball, you can get the ball into areas of the floor, but with a team with the culture that this team has to wanting to share the ball, it's hard. They are that good at it. There you go, right in the passing lane, staying high. They get the cross court, turn that into points. Bitten for three is off. Great offensive rebound. Cybus with the going to work on the offensive glass, and that's the perfect start to the fourth quarter, apart from not scoring. for Turkey. Get the stop. Outwork Latvia, which hasn't happened. And now on the sideline, need to score. Nice pass. Inside out. Arslan's chased off the line. Wide open. Heads up for three. Is long. They can't run better options. Just got to knock down the shot. Because the team in white does. And continues to do so. Limanis stops, fires up the three, is off. Defensive rebound this time by Seamus Hazard. Brings it. Looks to be aggressive on the penetration. Bits in. He had the shooter if he'd have thought about it. Holding foul off the ball. Latvia would have made the pass to Sivas right then. Wouldn't have thought about trying to force one. Yeah, they called a travel. Not totally convinced on that one. Shell into the half court for Latvia. They lead this one by 17 points with 8.5 minutes to go. Laska. Vazulis is going to check back in. Steinbergs will sit. Go long side, catch, quick release. Oh my word, Bertrand with a three. Running the play to shoot the ball. Never was a truer word said. Bertrand's with the cut, gets his feet just about set and puts up the tough shot. Wow, they're playing well. Hazard for the three, doesn't get it to go. Somehow gets his own rebound, attacks the middle. Takes a tough one off the glass. Super defensive stance by Chavas. Hazard picks up the tech. Bertrand on the free throw line. This is the three. And Latvia will inbound it with the 19-point lead. Just an outstanding performance so far. Turkey is just going to have to dig in and find a way, point possession by possession. Bertrand needs a pass, finds a pass. 7 on the shot. The tough hook is no good. There's an offensive rebound and put back. Chavez gets the 2. Now we've got a 21-point margin. And Turkey have been playing well. Bitim steps in. Just a little give and go. He's fouled. I think they're going to call it on the floor. The defensive effort does not let up. Latska didn't like the call, going to have another one. They just wear you down. Physically and mentally, this Latvian team just wear you down. It's another whistle on the play. seem not happy at all. I think the referee's going to take their time just to sort this out. The one guarantee was that the crowd was never going to like it. But it makes it. Sometimes it'll take a moment like that to try and spark something. Let's get it back under 20. It's getting a little bit chippy. Referees will call this one tight for a while, I think. The attempt by Sybis and Hazard to prevent the action was a little bit obviously a foul, shall we say. It's a nice way of putting it. Shell outside will take the ball screen. Nice lift out the textbook. Can't make the three. Vaz goes to work on the glass, just can't get the putback. Bitim leads the break. Turkey in transition. Wide open for three. Count it. Kubadja gets the three. 16-point game. Turkey get back-to-back scores for the first time in a very long time. Kevaz has done that a couple of times. Feels like he has to protect the basket, gets caught at the charge circle. And this guy can extend the floor.
Come on. Play simple, but play solid. Guys, if the ball arrives in low post, our big are not taking any advantage. We have to play together with them, with another screen. Same, if you give up the shot, pass, one more screen and enter the defense. That's what they need. Play smart and play with personality. Okay? This offense is one side. We need the high screens. Okay?
Well, there's a quote that sums them up. That timeout does it. You know, always the extra screen. Play smart, but play with personality. And that sums up this Latvian team. It has a personality and it plays smart. And demands to do things, more things for each other. One more screen. Get action. Help the man in the post. Super timeout by Coach Benchy. You can see where his team is. Bertsands lifts. Everything's high. Foul on the play. So the baseline was wide open. Great read, great take. Can't see a black shirt. Arslan can't help, because if he helps, got a wide open shooter in the corner. Padgett picks up his third foul. And Grasulis' turn on the free throw line. He blows the first. Both teams in the penalty. Still 6:30 to go. Strokes the second. Super finish under a lot of pressure. But Badger really having a nice game. Turkey trying to double team, come up with a steal. Another opportunity to get back-to-back scores. Arslan for three, got it! Stop, score, stop, score. Back to a 12-point game. It's doable right now, but it has to happen at this end of the floor. Arslan has 12 points on limited minutes. Crowd believe right now. Great hand to knock it away. Got to put something up. No time on the clock at all. They're going to count the 24. I think Banshi's right. I think he's absolutely right. Ball touches the front of the ring. I think the ball scrapes the front of the ring. Latvia come up with the offensive rebound. Obviously, Banshi can challenge, but 12-point game. Lemanis checks back in, tries to restore some order. They led it by 21. It's back to 12. They've got to keep this run going. They won't get another chance. Wraps the pass, wide open. Tim's got to shoot the ball, goes to the floater for two. Back to 10. With 5 guys on the floor and the crowd are getting right back in this. Latvia try and take some emotion and some time out of the game. Lemanis drops it inside. Great extra pass for the throwdown. Grazulis, timing, but it's the culture to share the ball. And if you know it's going to get to you, if you're open, you make the cut. Arslan with a step back for three. Rainbow-like three, just buries it. Single-digit game with 4:20 to go, and Arslan is orchestrated. Crucial possession. Lemanis, Turkey, trying to make the statement at the defensive end. There's a whistle on the play. Well, Hazard is holding, clearly. Both teams in the penalty. Kosenic's on the free throw line. Misses the first. So make or miss the next one. It's a positive situation in terms of coming back into the game. The traveling Latvian fans are feeling the pressure. Here's Kosenic's. Yep, Kosenic's is, but they give up the offensive rebound. They just don't know when to stop this Latvian team. It's so relentless. Lemanis with no time on the clock, gets to the ring, doesn't get the drop. Chance to make this a 7 or so, I guess away of a travel. Bits in for three, is short. That's a rebound. It's a huge rebound by Slatins. It's going to be an 8-second call. Turkey get another stop. Momentum's such a wonderful thing. And quite possibly for the first time in the game, Latvia didn't have a pass option. Substitution. And Stratton steps out. Shell steps in. Bits him in the lane with a floater. Is fouled. Will have to earn them from the free throw line. Chance to make this a 7-point game with 3:30 to go. And you feel like the world's coming in around you. Everything goes against you on the calls. Bits in. simply has to make the throws, though. Don't suck the energy out of the gym by coming up empty on the free throw line. This will make it an 8-point game, which he does. Just over 3:20 to go. Latvia going to have to show why they're leading this group right now. Deep on the shot clock again. Jump hook on the inside. Hits the front of the ring. And here they come again. Hazard tries to turn the corner. The drive lane was there, he turned it down. Goes up, takes the tough one, doesn't get the drop. What an effort. Huge effort on the glass. Kabaja goes to work, gets the 2. And we've got a 6-point game. Timeout. Latvia. 2:50 to go. And Kabaja does to Latvia what Latvia have done to everybody in this group, and he just outworked them on the glass. One of the catalysts for this comeback. 2:50 to go, 6-point game. Can Latvia be as good as we know they are in this environment? Let's take a listen.
This offense is stand up. Ball middle. 5-man screen. 2 pop. 4-man burn the spot. Okay? Ball here. Then we can go side to side. We can come back. Force the switch. Roll inside. Space the floor. Move the ball to attack.
Alkışlarla dönüyor Muğla'dan Türkiye. Şimdi savunma zamanı. Maçta şu ana kadarki en yüksek gürültüyü duyabilir miyiz lütfen?
Crucial possession. It's a 2-possession game. They do not and did not need to foul. If Sybis gets higher up, there's no way both fans can even attempt to turn the corner. Late on the show, picks up his third foul. Bertrand on the free throw line. Ticks the scoreboard over. Makes it a 3-possession game. Plenty of time left for Turkey, though. 2 from 2 from the line. Wouldn't expect anything else. The veteran gets it done when his team need it. 33 years old now. Zulis checks in. Bertrand steps out at the defensive end. Latvia extend the defense. Trying to take time out of this, but Tim has it. To the glass. Hermanis gets it back, tries to turn the corner. Nice lift. Shell goes to the lane for 2, gets the drop. They don't change. They don't change how they do things. They just try to do them better. 10-point game, still plenty of time. Hazard, little hesitation. It's all on the dribble though for Turkey. It's all on the dribble. And the energy just seeps out of the room. I don't really what they asking for here. Ball hits the ring, therefore it's live. Ball wasn't in the cylinder. Lucky not to get the technical. Shell moves it on. Penetration by Shell off the one, step for two. Took the layup off the first step. Well, we found out Betim for three is no good. Well, they somehow contrived to lose it. Lemanis has it. They were asked a question here, Latvia, and they came out with a very, very good answer. 12-point game, last minute. Inadvertent trip, I think I described that at. Badger on the free throw line makes the first. Super game Kabadge's had. Intentional miss. 15 points personal for Kabadge. Latvia will go home after this. Face Greece on Monday. Already winning the group, already qualified. And can celebrate with their home fans. Because they're on the way to the World Cup. And they're a real team. So it gets the two. Lot to be pleased about if you're Turkey in this game. They won't feel that right now. Dug yourself a hole in the third quarter. Found a way to come back and challenge the group leaders. But in the end, they had too much of everything. Latvia underline how good a team they are with the 83-74 win here in Turkey. They'll definitely win the group and can celebrate with their fans in the last game of the group against Greece. I'm sure if you're a Latvian fan, you will be loving that. That just is a tremendous performance. Great depth of talent. Tremendously well coached, and they just did a job here. Great game by Turkey, played really, really well, just not good enough on the night, as those numbers demonstrate. 38-23 on the glass, as well as being talented. They just outwork you too. 21 assists, they share it, although, again, Turkey 19 assisted really well. Their top scorer in an 83-point haul only had 14. The team scored 83 points for Latvia and kept Turkey to 74. Win it by 9. Super performance. Let's take a look at the best plays of the second half. Well, the third quarter is where most of the damage was done. It started so well for Turkey. They had a real chance to tie the scores, and then in a hurry we're down double digits. And when they've got you on the ropes, there's no way this Latvian team are going to let you off. Zagars was tremendous. Zagars 5 from 6 from the floor. Really shot the ball well for 14 points. Ten of the 12 Latvian players scored. They shot 50% from the floor, 49% from the three-point line. It's just a tremendous performance. It's those effort plays as well as their ability to shoot the ball. You've got to work hard on the glass. If you're going to take the shots that they take, you really have to be committed to hitting the glass. The floor's going to be stretched, there's going to be space to play, and they did a really nice job. Kabaja really worked so hard for the Turkish national team. Right until the last seconds of the game, he's still working. He and Bitim in particular had really nice games. Arslan with 15 points. Huge contribution from him. And the thing that Turkey has to work out is when superstars aren't here. In the same way that Latvia have to work that out as well. What do they have? How do they play? Latvia have got it totally right. That's a great win for Latvia on the road. Confirms and underlines their status as the group winners. Serbia and Greece still playing. Belgium and Great Britain play later. But Latvia, 8-1, will top the group and have just been exceptional in these European qualifiers for the World Cup. Here is that road for the World Cup. Still only 3 spaces in Europe to fill. Lots of spaces in the Americas and Africa to still confirm. But Latvia proudly on their way to the Philippines, Japan and Indonesia. It's been a great night here in Turkey. We'll see you soon for more action from the World Cup qualifiers.